Hey kids, Miss Cannon checking back in with some more word problems for you today. If you are watching this video, then you should have the packet titled Word Problems Made Simple. So I'm going to break this down for you because there was an awful lot of paperwork that came in this packet, and it's basically our next month's worth of word problems that we're going to be working on. So the ones that we're going to start with are going to be the ones where it says to draw it. They're called, sorry, let me fast forward ahead here. They're called the word problem workboards. Those are the first set that we're going to be working on this week. The task cards that you have, the ones that are called the word problem choice boards that were included in this packet, we're going to start on those next week. And then the pre and the post test, you can just kind of set those to the side, and those will just be like, hey, Miss Cannon said to throw this in this week. It looks like I need some extra practice, or maybe you don't really need them. Again, this week, this first set that we're going to start with, this first video that you're going to go through, maybe you're going to fly through all of this in a couple of days. However, the first video that's coming out is to work on the word problem, not the choice boards, the word problem workboards. Sorry. Okay, so those start with Daniel has 9 footballs. 3 balls get lost. How many does he have left? So what this is asking you to do is draw the problem, write the problem, and then solve it. Again, most of you are going to go through this really fast. The big thing that I want you guys to get is the picture in your head of what this problem actually looks like, so that when you're setting up the more difficult ones and you don't have this, you understand that there are 2 options for solving these. You can draw them, you can solve them, we can use facts. Again, just depending. A lot of it comes down to our keywords. Grab a marker. Let's get back at it. Daniel has 9 footballs and 3 balls get lost. How many does he have left? First thing I'm doing is underlining. I want to know how many does he have left. Go ahead and underline that question. What I've circled is 9 footballs and 3 lost. Okay. So now I have 9 footballs and I've lost 3 of them. I'm going to draw this. Do I have to have perfect footballs? You guys have seen my drawings. No, but we'll give it a shot. We'll go with circles. We all know I like baseball and softball better anyway, so we have 9 baseball-looking footballs, and God only knows what that is. So anyway, there's our picture representation. Your drawing can be anything. Some of you are very good artists, and you guys will have perfect footballs and put my blobs to shame. It is what it is. As long as you have 9 drawn on your paper, we are good. Now, if I'm losing 3 of them, get rid of them. How many footballs do I have left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 6 footballs left. The question that it wanted to know is how many does he have left? Our answer is not 6. Does he have 6 elephants? 6 baseballs? What do we got going on here? Answer is 6 footballs. Good job. Now, this isn't just in the draw it section of your box. If you take a look down just a little bit, it says to solve it. We've already done the solving in the draw it box. What I want you guys to do there is just go ahead and set it up exactly like we did it. I'm sorry, not exactly like we did. Just go ahead and set it up with the information that we used in the draw it box. So it will just simply read 9 minus 3 equals 6. Again, we're working on our facts. We're working on beginning to recognize that if I lost something, I want to use subtraction. Don't leave it as a 6. Make sure that you label it as the footballs below it. Moving on to the next word problem workboard. It says that Audrey has 14 stickers. Her friend gives her 3 more. How many stickers does she have in all? So again, going back to our model here, first and foremost, always underline your question. It's asking us how many stickers does she have in all. That's the problem that we want to answer when we're going through this. So go ahead and underline that question now, and I'll wait to move on to circle. And when you're ready, the two things that you should have circled are 14 stickers and 3 more. Simply looking at this, I know that the word more, I'd rather have $3 more. So I'm going to add that into our total. So again, when we're going to draw the picture representation of this, I have 14 stickers. Again, your drawings don't matter. Just make sure that there's 14. Now, sometimes a plus sign's not a good idea because if I'm doing addition and I just use plus signs, however, when you're doing things just using counters, plus signs, negative signs, they work really, really well. What I do know is that this is the picture representation for 14. I need 3 more. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to be adding all of these up. Before we do that, let's just move on down so that we can fill in our solve it at the same time. Versus like we did last time. Sorry, my nose is itching terribly next to my glasses. Okay, so to fill in the solve it box, I know that I have 14. It's already given me the addition sign. What goes in here is 3. And then it's asking me what does it equal? Well, 14 plus 3 is 17. Again, are these 17 elephants, Miss Cannons, whiteboards, my dog Denver? What do we got going on here? 17 what? 17 was my number in softball until I was a freshman in high school. Does that count? No, because it's 17 stickers. Make sure that you label your answer. And again, my handwriting is terrible writing behind me sitting on my couch. Not that I always do a good job anyway. I can hear some of you laughing at me at that point. Okay, the next two word problem workboards, I would like you guys to go ahead and do on your own. Those will be the first two that you will do by yourself. And then I'm going to do the next two with you, and then you guys are going to complete the other two. So, Sam has 12 toy cars is the one that will be completed by you. Henry wants 20 trading cards. That will be completed by you. Brittany has 16 buttons. 6 of the buttons are red. How many of the buttons are not red? We're going to do right here on this little board. First and foremost, while I'm erasing, you guys go ahead and underline. What is it that we need to figure out in this problem? Well, the question that it's asking us is how many of the buttons are not red? So go ahead and underline that question. The next thing that we need to do is circle our important information. In this case, we know that we have 16 buttons. Oh, we do also know that I could not see where I was writing 16 at. Okay? 16 buttons. If 6 of the that was really bad. And we know that we have 6 red. This just keeps getting worse today, and I apologize. Okay, we have 16 buttons and 6 red. It's asking me how many of them are not red. So maybe we need to have 2 different color pens if that helps you add these up really quickly. But again, make sure that we have 16 something drawn up here. I'm going to put some ugly hearts on my board. They look more like broken hearts. It is what it is. Just make sure that you have 16 something. Now, I have 6 red. 6 of these are red. I only have purple with me. Oh, I'm just kidding. 16 of them just became green, but we're going to pretend like we're colorblind and this just became red. We have 6 red. So let's make them look a little bit different this time. Okay, so now I have 6 of them that are green/red. Okay, so then when we go down to the solve it, I can just go ahead and set this problem up real easy. I have 16 take away 6. In simply using my drawing, I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 buttons left that are not red. So again, 16, take away 6. What I have left is 10 buttons that are not red. Nice job. Moving on to the next one is where Mike has 3 deer. He gets 4 more. How many deer does he have in all? Well, first of all, I'm wondering if they're just running around his neighborhood like they do at my house. There's my squirrel moment for the day. Not sure why dude is collecting deer. New farming. Okay, so while this man is collecting deer, and some of you are going to enjoy drawing the deer, I, however, will not. Some of you are excellent artists. I can't get over that. Not Miss Cannon, we all know that. So let's get back to Mike having deer. Did you underline the question? How many deer does he have in all? Next up, let's circle that important information. I'm looking at 4 and I'm looking at 3. Those are the 2 things that he has. 4 and he gets 3. I'm sorry, I wrote that backwards. He has 3 deer and he gets 4 more deer. So in the process, let's draw our deer up there. That's all you're getting for deer today. They don't even have antlers. They get like one little pokey one at the top. It is what it is. Okay, so I have 4 deer. I have 3 deer. I get 4 more deer. I can go ahead and set up my problem at the bottom where it says solve it. And technically speaking, because I wrote this backwards, we can use the commutative property. Move it around. It still means the same thing because we're using addition. Therefore, 4 plus 3 equals 7. Not elephants. I'm definitely talking about deer. Done. So the next 2 you're going to go ahead and do on your own, and that would be that Matt wants a new skateboard. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the last one. That Matt has a new skateboard. The last ones that you're going to do on here are the glue it ones. These are just another physical representation. You don't necessarily have to glue them on. If you just want to take a picture of however you have them set on there. These are kind of just more like manipulatives for you guys to practice your word problems at home. This part I will not be collecting. Again, let me back up because the ones that are important, the ones in this packet that I will want to see back are the word problem workboards that says Matt wants a new skateboard. I need the one back that says that Henry wants 20 trading cards. And then the one that says Sam has 12 toy cars. So that'll be this week's word problems. I will be back again next week with another one moving back into the word problem choice boards. Again, those are going to be more of like a 1 or 2 per day that you're going to be completing over the next 3 weeks of the problems. And again, that pre and post test, those will also be part of those. Just kind of seeing on how you're getting them, because if you're getting them and you're getting them quick, we're going to move on to a different packet. So again, just the ones that I want to see this week are the word problem workboards, and then the choice boards will be for next week. Any questions, comments, or concerns, you know how to reach me. Go ahead and give me a call, email me, text me, whatever works. Have a great day.